Good morning and welcome to Gardening with Miss Heather. This morning we are going to pot up some geraniums, and the first thing you need to do is get your cuttings. And I talked a little bit about that before in my video when we walked around the garden, and I showed you the different geraniums, and I showed you some geraniums in my neighbor's garden. So I've got a couple of cuttings here. I've got some potting soil here in this. The main thing that's important is to make sure that your potting soil is going to have good drainage. Geraniums do not like to get wet feet, and when they are starting they need to stay moist, but once they are growing they actually like to get quite dry in between and then have a really good watering. So to get started, we're just going to grab one of these pots. These are all recycled pots that I have. So I'm going to put the potting soil in here. Get some potting soil. There we go. Then, if you have it, this is a good thing to have. It's called rooting powder. You do not need it though. Geraniums are so easy to start, you don't need it. But just in case, it's a good thing to have. Then, once you have your geranium cutting, you want to take off all the dead flowers for a start. Take off all the dead stuff. And you want to have, I think I showed you in the video, there are some different little nodes. You want to make sure that you plant it with one of those nodes underneath the soil. So this one, I'm going to take off this branch right here so that we also have that as a possible rooting area. Okay, then I'm going to put this in some of my rooting powder. It may or may not do any good, you never know. Put a little bit of that in. Put a hole in your pot, and off we go. So this should take about 3 weeks before it has some good roots, and then we can put it in the ground or a larger pot. Okay, I'm going to do this with all these different kinds of geraniums. That is actually this is a scented geranium, and it smells really good, and it gets low and bushy. And then I talked to you a little bit about tree, or this isn't a tree, this could be a tree geranium as well. This one has also a lot of dead material that I need to take off, because you don't want the plant trying to grow flowers while it's trying to grow roots. So you want to take off anything that might be the beginning of a flower, even though it's tempting because you want to have those pretty flowers right away. But if the plant puts all the energy into making a flower, it's not going to put the energy into creating roots. So I'm going to actually cut this off. You see how long and leggy it is? Now when I talked to you about turning them into trees, you could put it in here and have this be the tree. But I think, well, that might be kind of fun. No, I'm going to chop it off. So we're going to chop it right here. See, there's already a node right there. I'll do it right below that node. And these are not the best scissors for this. I should have gotten better scissors. Okay, so there we go. You can see there's lots of different nodes here that can be possible roots. I'm going to put the bottom part into some rooting powder, and oops, I forgot the dirt. So, and now we're going to get another pot and get some potting soil. And we're just going to do this. I'm going to show you, give you a couple examples. Don't be shy, and don't be afraid if it doesn't work the first time. Never give up. Geraniums are pretty hardy and pretty easy to get going, but you have to always expect a couple maybe not to make it. Now this one, they don't like to flap around. So I'm gonna tap it in there. There we go. Now we're gonna give these 3 weeks, and hopefully by then, oops, there's a little flower still growing. Because this is actually a dead flower, but it will try to make seeds, and that takes a lot of energy for the plant as well. So you want to take any extra material off that is not necessary. And then let's see, oh, this is the special one we were talking about, the variegated beautiful one. This is a special one, so I want to take good care of this one. I will probably start it in this pot. This is good. So I would suggest you just go around your neighborhood or look in your yard and see what kind of geraniums you can find. Remember, if it's a neighbor's yard, to ask permission for a cutting. Most people are so excited that you want a garden that they will give you more cuttings than you ever wanted. So beware. Okay, there we go. Now this geranium, because it's, see how it's, I call it really leggy. It's got, I'm going to actually break it down all the way to this fresh start right here, with the hope that we have a very healthy plant afterwards. There we go. It has a little dried flower area. Okay. Now I put this the potting soil I moistened ahead of time. And this is important. Don't plant your plants in dry potting soil because it's really hard to get it moist again. Once it's moist, it stays moist very easily, and it's not a problem. So this one, I'm gonna poke down a little bit. I really hope this one works because I love this plant. This is a cool plant. There we go. Okay. So as you see, different, you know, each cutting will look a little different. I am really excited to see what you guys all do. As I said in the little short video, we are doing a geranium competition. I don't really want to call it competition. It's more of a showcase. And I'd love it if people would grow their own geraniums and then post them on the Padlet so that we can, I think it's a Padlet or it might be flipped grid. I'm not sure yet, but I'll let you know. And show us what you do. I'm also going to post a slideshow where you can see different kinds of geraniums, the different names of geraniums. There's bonsai geraniums. Like, for example, you can turn them into trees. You can trim them nicely and turn them into trees, or you can plant them in the ground as ground covers. Geraniums are amazing. Just make sure once you have them that you don't overwater them, and that they need to be fertilized once in a while. And once they bloom, you actually want to take the blooms off, and that will give them energy to make more blooms if you want that. So I think I'm going to plant this one. This was that crazy, see how this is the really fun tree one? I think we should plant one tree one together. So we're going to take off all these extraneous leaves on the stalk. We're going to take off the flowers, like I told you. Okay. And see how this leaf is kind of yellow? I'm going to take that one off too, because that leaf is obviously not very healthy anymore. So, there we go. Oh, and because we chopped this the other day, I'm going to do it again. And you want to, this one I might have to break, because, yeah, see they break really easily. But you want to, when you plant it, these are the nodes. And you want to plant it at least 2 or 3 nodes in the ground so that it has a chance to grow roots there. So there we go. And I'm going to give this one a little bit bigger pot because it is such a tall stalk. And I realize summer's coming and I'm not going to see a lot of you again until next year. But we can stay in touch through our geranium planting. And Shayna and I will be checking, oh, I wanted to put some root powder on, I forgot that. Checking in once in a while. So if you want to drop us a note, we would love to hear from you over the summer. We will also be posting some other fun things you can do during the summer. So there we are. There's that geranium. Let's see how it grows. Now, I just want to make sure you understand the reason I chose geraniums as our project is you don't need special soil. If you don't have any special soil, just go to your garden and get some soil. And geraniums are pretty much everywhere in San Diego. So this is a project that you can do without your mom and dad. If you don't have any fancy pots like this, just get a Dixie cup and put some holes in the bottom. You know, just take a pen and pop some holes in it. Or a styrofoam cup works really well as well. Just make sure it has drainage. And, oh, and the other thing about geraniums you need to know is they like a lot of sun, but they would like a couple hours of shade during the day. So if you could put them in a place where they get morning sun or afternoon sun, that would be best. Maybe not in the full sun all day. Okay, well, I wish you guys all lots and lots of luck with your geranium planting. I am so excited about this. And should you have any extras or you would like to plant some extras, you can bring them to school next year and we will put them in the first grade garden. And we will turn that into a geranium garden. And if you could label them, that would be amazing. Like for example, this one, tall red would be good enough. This one, also red, bushy. Pink, bushy. Light pink, ground cover. Just so that I have an idea, if you bring me the plants, where I can plant them in the garden so that they will do best. Okay, it was wonderful seeing you. I wish you all a happy summer and lots of fun planting, and I look forward to seeing what happens in our geranium showcase. Take care. Bye. As I'm going to explain in the video, there are different kinds of geraniums. Originally everybody thought they were geraniums, but geraniums and pelargoniums are a little bit different. Geraniums have 5 leaves that are all the same, and pelargoniums have 3 on the top and 2 on the bottom.